I was diagnosed with Parkinson's last year, and that was a shock. I don't know what that means for me, but I go back to the reservoir of grace-filled moments in my life where God has been there for me through everything, and that I don't need to worry about what the future holds because I know that God will be with me. I have so many deposits into my reservoir of grace moments that it's hard to pick some, but I'll mention one or two now. I met my wife when I was doing some of my medical school training in London, came back to America, and I'm driving to Seattle, spend the night on the top of the Tetons, and I look up at the sky, and there's this Milky Way. It just is unbelievable. And instead of mentioning someone that I was dating at the time, I said, my gosh, Elaine would love this. And it stunned me so much that I was freaked out by it. I didn't have anywhere to go for vacation, so I asked my friend if I could join them in Richmond, and they said, sure, but I have to tell you, Elaine's gonna be here. That's a grace-filled moment in my life. CF is cystic fibrosis. God changed things for me to go into CF and ultimately lead the CF effort in the United States. When I got started in CF, the median survival was 18. Now it's in the late 60s, and people are expected to live in time well into their 80s with normal lives. I kind of think that I'm more like Forrest Gump than I am Albert Einstein.
The curvature of space-time dictates the motion of matter, but only if the cat is not looking.
God has just been gracious to me to sort of allow all of this to happen in my life. The day that I was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, I got a call from the Parkinson's Foundation to ask me if I would be their keynote speaker that fall. You just have to admit that that was a weird coincidence, and I think that was God's head nod that he was in this. And it gave me reassurance that with God's grace, I'd be able to walk whatever path he had for me. When I think about God's grace, I want to almost cry because I realize how undeserving I am, and yet for whatever reason, he's been gracious to me. God's grace is ongoing. Find those moments that you can go back to, put them in your repository of grace. Know that he wants to have a relationship with you, and that there's nothing that he will stop doing to bring you to that point.